History come alive from this sacred land. East India Company, windmills, tulips, dikes, dams. Financially relevant, geographically interesting, but the most pertinent, is that worth digesting? Pockets cavernous, skin nicely crisped, late wakers ravenous, not to be dismissed. Geometry abounds within this breakfast treat. Square, circle, sharp, round, trigonometry made sweet. Sugar toppings near too much, poor diabetics feeling awful. To the beautiful Holland, thank you for the waffle. Wait, what did you say? I'm wrong? Well, that occurrence is seldom. Waffles are not from the Netherlands, but from the Kingdom of Belgium? Hey, relax. If you don't know, the Netherlands and Belgium are literally right next to each other. The two farthest points are less than 500 kilometers away. And nothing blurs political boundaries quite like arguing about the origins of a type of bread. That and bribes. This recipe is not sponsored by Eggos, because while calling these frozen delights waffles is not an untruth, it does a disservice to the collective waffle brand. They fit the strict definition of waffle by having the characteristic waffle shape and using an leavening agent to rise, but they are a far cry from a fresh, crisp, homemade brunch waffle. As a side note, I get it. Frozen waffles fill an important morning niche, specifically when you just need the darn kids out of the house, but the government requires you not to starve them. Into a bowl, place 1 cup flour, 1 tablespoon each baking powder and sugar, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. That's not enough salt to burn yourself with a measure, so just pinch. Mix them all together before adding in a cup of milk from either a cow or an almond, and 2 egg yolks. Take the whites from the eggs and beat them until they form stiff peaks. These peaks are just a bunch of air pockets, which will add extra lift to the end product. Try not to break the delicate structure, or else the waffles will not be as light and fluffy. You can replace the yolks with chickpea flour and whites with the liquid from a can of chickpeas if you want to make the recipe taste terrible. Add 4 tablespoons of neutral oil to the batter. Then mix in a teaspoon of vanilla extract. The more you mix it, the tougher it will be. So just relax. Gently fold in the egg whites until everything is formed into a legal corporation. Until everything is incorporated. I'm not really a fan of specialized kitchen equipment, but a waffle iron is required. This dates all the way back to the way the original waffle was created in Greece. Cooks roasted obelios between hot metal plates. Like a lot of things, the Catholic Church appropriated this method for making communion wafers. The Dorsas gave the waffle to the world without requiring a tithe when they invented the Eggo waffle in the mid-20th century. They were so successful with their frozen waffles that they were able to afford to move out of their parents' basement and into an old potato chip factory. A literal millennial dream. Make like the country and grease your preheated waffle iron. Dump some batter in, a proportional amount to the desired size of your waffle, and cook until cooked. Add either savory toppings or sweet maple syrup as God intended. Derived in Greece and perfected in Canada, I present a Belgian waffle. It's smakelijk. Yeah, that one was Dutch. Oh, I'm not saying that. Take it out of the script. I refuse to sacrifice my integrity with a pun. That would be absolutely awful.